One thing is our name and our fantastic history. Another reality is where we are right now. That's from Thomas Frank. Hi everybody, Gary Warder, Project Spurs. Just looking at some of the comments that Thomas Frank's made yesterday press conference. That one for me stood out quite a lot, to be honest. And the fact that he's being reported that he's looking for a centre midfielder that's full of energy, pace, and a progressive passer, which we clearly need. That number 8 position we're struggling with. I know Adam Wharton is spoken about a huge amount, but that's going to cost a substantial amount of money. And in reality, I'm not too sure that he would make that move now. I think there's a lot of other clubs in the UK, obviously in England and around Europe, that would probably be very, very interested in having Adam Wharton at their club. Might be difficult transfer for us, but we definitely need that progressive number 8. Again, coming back to that comment, it's one thing our name and our fantastic history. The other is the reality of where we are right now. The reality of where we are right now is we've been left short in very critical areas by our board, the ownership. Again, Daniel Levy, before leaving, left us short completely down that left-hand side. Didn't replace Heung-min Son, as we all know. And at left-back, despite Ben Davies coming in at the weekend and playing well, he isn't obviously going to be the long-term future. He's going to turn 33 in a couple of months, out of contract at the end of the season. So this will be his last season at the club, I've no doubt. But the reality of where we are right now is we are a mid-table side with 70% mid-table players. The people that played at the weekend, you got your Tel, Odeberg, etc. Maybe Gray, depending on who you speak to. Bentancur as well. They're not getting into top 6 teams. They're squad players. They're good players to have in and around your team, absolutely. But they're not going to be people that are going to progress us into the next Champions League final, or even challenging for that Premier League. So the reality of where we are at the moment, I think, Thomas, is the ownership. And I'm concerned with the 6th of January. Are we 6th of January? 6th of January. Nothing even looks remotely happening on incomings. Again, ownership, directors of football are leaving things to the last minute. Other clubs around us and other top clubs, they need a position filled. They're going out straight away. Manchester City, for instance, heavily linked with 2 players, Mark Gahey and obviously Anton Semenyo. So, yeah, we need to pull that checkbook out very, very quickly.